Now, on Thursday last week, the Bank of England made a 50 basis point rate hike as expected. However, the decision was ultimately seen as a dovish one, sending the pound lower here, as the Bank of England left open the possibility that it could be the last hike of the current cycle. Furthermore, the vote split was more dovish than the prior meeting. You can see here that Dingra and Tenreo both opted for no rate change like they did in December. So that's when there was a 7-2 vote split for this decision, but the prior one was 6-3 because Dingra and Tenreo voted for no rate change, but Catherine Mann voted for a 75 basis point rate change. But this time, you can see here, Catherine Mann voted for a 50 basis point rate hike in line with her colleagues, which meant that on balance, the whole voting split was more dovish than the prior one. So this allowed the pound to continue to fall lower. However, at the time, seasonally speaking, we noticed that when the Bank of England tends to hike interest rates, we typically will see the pound US dollar pick up in the days after the decision. So will we see that, a week on, will we see the pound US dollar sort of pick up now? Or will we see the US dollar story still dominate cable as a swathe of recent Fed speakers have repeated the need for the Fed to continue its fight against inflation, which is a hawkish dollar message and naturally against this seasonal outlook? Major trade risks. The major trade risk here, of course, is that the dollar strength prevails and that particularly US CPI data next week surprises to the upside and can give the US dollar another boost higher, weakening the pound US dollar further. Remember, HYCM clients can access the Seasonal product in order to analyze over 25,000 different currency pairs, indices, commodities, as well as individual stocks. Please do contact your account manager for a free trial to get started right away. Certain products and services mentioned herein may or may not be available to all clients, depending on which HYCM Capital Markets Group entity their trading account adheres to.